What's up, people? This is me, Big Solo, aka King Solo. What's up, man? Listen, man. I wanna keep it real, man, with these fucking COs, man. You feeling me? I wanna keep it real, man. You know, these COs, man, that are getting beat up in Rikers Island. You gotta understand this. These are COs that look for it, man. I mean, you got COs that work in there that been working there for years, 20 years, 30 years, never got cut, never got jumped. Never like that. Never got anything to harm them. Just because those are COs that know how to fucking do their job. I mean, if you're a CO, especially if you're a new fucking CO, it's better for you, man, to learn your job. 'Cause ain't nobody can tell your job better than an inmate. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've been many times in Rikers Island where I had to tell a new Jack CO how to do this and how to do that. Believe me, okay? Believe me. I'm a one CO. This nigga was so fucking new, so fucking scared that he fucked up the count 4 times in Rikers Island. 4 times in one day. He fucked it up. And this was I believe it was the morning count. And people was going to visits. People had visits that day. And when they fuck up the count, everything stops. Nothing moves, nothing goes, nothing comes in. Everything just fucking stops. So just imagine how motherfuckers felt and I mean how they felt when the COs had to tell them, yo, your visit had to go because there was no time. I would have been tired anyway. But this was going down, man. A couple of years ago, man, when I started bidding in '85, I remember, and this is no fucking lie, man. Once again, I'm not lying to you, man. And everybody that's an OG like me understand that you will understand that this is true. Back in the days, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, COs was getting fucking robbed. COs was getting robbed from their gold chains. CO was fucking, they was under control by the inmates. Some COs, well, a lot of COs didn't get into the inmate situation. They said, well, you know something? Let them run the fucking prison. Let them run the house. Long as our count is good, long as they don't cut nobody, we are good. So most of the time, house gangs used to do their job. Before house gang, if you become a house gang, you was somebody. Now, you can become a house gang and you can be a pussy. And long as you do your fucking job, doesn't mean that you got any weight because you're a house gang. And it doesn't mean that you're going to eat any better because you're a house gang. It just means that you're going to be working for somebody else. He's going to be getting paid. You know, 'cause it's like this. I was a house gang many times, right? Now, I'll take a guy and I'm like, yo, listen, man, you're going to be a house gang here. But you're not going to be getting paid the $8, $9 they give you for being a fucking house gang. I'll say, I'm going to stay with that. But what you're going to get is motherfucking protection. And also, you're going to eat good. I'll make sure niggas will have your motherfucking breakfast taken to your motherfucking cube. Alright? I call it cube, but really to your bed. Over there, we don't got no cubes over there in Rikers. That's upstate. It sounds cute, but we don't got that shit in Rikers. So, I make sure these guys used to take their breakfast. My breakfast always used to come early in the morning. I mean, I used to wake up, my 2 cornflakes, my 2 milks, my pudding, my jelly, banana, whatever the fuck it was there, it was there. And I make sure I had 2 of everything. Sometimes 3. Hey, let's keep it real. If you rent the house is yours. You the landlord, nigga. You decide who the fuck stays and who doesn't stay. And you and the crew, everybody that's in there is your crew. You run your crew. You understand what I'm saying? Thank God that I was never a fucking bully. Only one time, my first bid in C-74, when I got robbed for my sneakers, and 2 weeks later I got my shit back because I was doing work. I was knocking niggas out like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas did not know this motherfucking Puerto Rican here was a Golden Glove boxer twice and won it twice. So niggas was stuck on stupid when they wanted to fight me in 1-on-1. Oh, niggas only last. There was only one guy that lasted 5 minutes with me, and he was an ex-boxer. And he was another Puerto Rican dude, but he was a 5%er. Sellout. And this was where was that? This was in the gym. in the gym. A lot of this was a money bet to see who would beat who. You know what I'm saying? The kid took me 5 minutes. It was a good fucking fight. Both ends. It was a good fucking fight. But I got the best of him. I got the best of him like in the 4th round. We had rounds and everything, man. 2 minutes a round, bro. That's how it was. Because in Rikers Island, in the bathroom, in C-74 is like hiding. You know what I'm saying? You could hide and blast a nigga and you be out. But yeah, we was going at it. Boom, boom. We even had a referee then. And the referee would have to be respectful. If you're not respectful to the referee, you're going to get your ass whipped because there's money involved. So, at the 4th round, I remember I caught this nigga with a nice uppercut that I saw his fucking jaw like click. And I said, yeah, I broke this nigga's jaw. I broke it. So I know how I know I broke it because when I hit him again in the jaw, the nigga went, ah, boom. That's when I pulled back from him. And I said, you want to keep this up? I know your jaw is broken. So the nigga was like, he was a man about it. He put it down. This nigga was T, man. We used to call him T, man. Like Mr. T, he was T. And after that, me and T became good fucking friends. I'm talking about like Batman and Robin. Niggas did not fuck with them. Like, yo, those are the boxers right there. Don't fuck with them. So anyway, T handled that. I made motherfucking like 27 packs of Newports that day. I made like about 7 to 8 packs of cookies. I got paid. Kool-Aid cookies, carrot cakes. That was my favorite shit. They just say this big ass fucking carrot cake for like 89 cents. I'm talking about it was big, yo, and humongous. It was like a half a loaf of bread, like a half a loaf of Italian bread. It was like something like that, like a third of that. Good big piece and fat, and it had the most frosting, oh my God, yo, 1 carrot cake, 2 milks. That's all you needed. Anyway. I won this guy, I won T. After that, me and him became friends, blee, blah, blue, blue, bling, blah. The first CO that I robbed, his name was Militant. It was in C-76. I remember that the nigga came to my face. I was in the house, it was 12 module. He was in the house, 12 module, 12Q, something like that. I forgot how they called it in C-76. Haven't been there since 2003, I think. Anyway, so when I get there, Militant so-called running that house, the CO, he's running that house down packed. But you got your 5%ers and they're holding the jail down. You know what I'm saying? The house down. When I get there, niggas don't know who the fuck I am. There's only like 2, 3 people like 4 or 5 people that know me, that they saw me in the hallway coming through. When I first got there, they were like, oh shit, Solo, Junebug is back. Junebug, they not calling me Solo, Junebug. This is in 85. They started calling me Solo in 88, 87, 80, 88, and 89. That's when they gave me the name Junebug. And I'll tell you why they gave me that name Junebug. I mean, the name Solo. So, the name Solo came because every time there was beef, I did not want to wait for 4 or 5 niggas to get ready, get their guns hosted, and let's get biz knocked. No. I had to be the motherfucker that had to be in the bathroom, see a nigga go to the bathroom, walk behind this nigga, pound this nigga out, or blaze this nigga, get that nigga a new pussy, or whatever the fuck it was. It had to be done. Because if it was not done, it was you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like this, man. I would let a police catch me with my gun than let the enemy catch me without my gun. Because at least you go in the fucking jail and you're going to have 3 meals and you're going to be alright. If your enemy catch you without your gun, you already know what time it is, son. There ain't nothing to talk about. You feeling me? Nothing to talk about. So, I did my thing and I did my moves. I did what I had to do for my peoples. And no, I was never racist. I was just tired of 5%ers fucking with the Spanish people, treating Spanish people like shit, man. I'm telling you, like pure shit. And they thought it couldn't fucking happen. They actually thought it couldn't fucking happen. All they needed was one Puerto Rican to set the shit right. Even though you had Puerto Ricans that got busy. I'm talking about Puerto Ricans that was getting busy. But these Puerto Ricans was on their own type of shit. That was their own Flo Joe type of shit. You feel me? They didn't want to help out their own kind. And I understand that. Because how are you going to fight for someone if he's not going to fight for himself? And I learned that the hard way. I learned that because I remember one day, there was this Puerto Rican guy that came in the house. And he was telling me that he busted his gun. So he had a beef with this kid named, what the fuck was his name? Kool-Aid. This was in 88. Kool-Aid. Nigga Kool-Aid used to bust his gun. Me and him became good friends. So when him and Kool-Aid was about to go at it, the nigga got scared. The nigga got fucking scared. But it was too late because Kool-Aid already wanted to fight this nigga. So they fought. So when they fighting, Kool-Aid getting the best out of him. So, and I believe that Kool-Aid got the best out of him because this guy was scared. He didn't really thought that I was going to help him out. But I remember two other guys jumped in for Kool-Aid. They jumped in, to help out Kool-Aid, finish pounding this nigga out. And Kool-Aid didn't need no help, man. So I got in and I said, yo, listen, man, this is a one-on-one, Kool-Aid. You know how this shit goes down. So the next thing you know, niggas wanted to jump me, son, me. So I was like, I found myself in this predicament. So that house, I did not have soldiers. I did not have no real soldiers that I could count on. You know what I'm saying? So the only guy that I used to count on was that new kid that I was helping out. But this motherfucker turned out to be a puss knocker. And puss knocker is a pussy. So when I remember one of the dudes swung at me, I called him. I called him. He went down. He got back up. This other dude hit me with a brush stick. Boom, with a mop stick. He hit me with a mop stick. Caught me good, too. He caught me good because I got a little dazed up. And then Kool-Aid swung at me. I never expect that from Kool-Aid, man. Swing at me, man. And yes, I had to do what I had to do with him. I did him like 3 weeks past the I did him. You already know. It hurted me, man, because I thought we was cool like that, but the nigga swang at me, man, and that was the wrong thing, man. He could have talked to me, man, you know what I'm saying? And the new kid, oh, man, forget about him. I don't know what happened to that nigga. That nigga went to PC because it was mandatory, man. I wanted that nigga bad. I wanted that man bad. The captain told that man, say, yo, listen, go pack yourself up. You're going to be in PC for a long time because you ain't never coming out of PC because you fuck with the wrong peoples. You got the wrong people mad at you. So let me tell you, when I was in C95, man, back in 88 and 89, when I was there, I was sentenced for a 1.5 to 3. 1.5 to 3 I was sentenced. And I did 14 months in the island, yo. Out of 14 months in the island, I was sentenced 13 months. It took me the month to cop out. And I was sentenced for 13 months waiting for a fucking upstate bus. And it never came. And I was fighting, going through all this shit, and I was saying to myself, if a motherfucker cuts me, I am fucking paid. And I don't need to snitch because it's their fault. I don't need to go and say, yeah, this nigga cut me. If I want to get paid, that's bullshit. Because I was a state inmate and you had me waiting for fucking 14 months? And this is what happened to me. Now I got cut because your motherfuckers hold me here? So I remember making the phone calls and shit and making believe that I was my lawyer. And let me tell you something, 2 weeks later, they niggas got me out. That went upstate. And I remember that day because I had some trees. My ex-shorty, Iris, came in and bought me some trees, bought me like 3 knickknacks. And I'm blowing it up. Remember, I blew up a whole balloon right there. First, I got some cigarettes. I already had cigarettes. I already had like about 7 packs of Newports. And then when I found out that I was going upstate, that they wake you up, they didn't have to wake me up because I was already up. And the lady said, this is you. And I was like, yeah. And she said, you're going upstate, pack up. I was like, wow, I'm finally going. I was like, oh, man. And I went up, but I went up with 2 loonies. I ain't going front. I had, this is no lie, man. This is no lie. This one you could take soap and shampoo with you and stuff like that, but you couldn't take nothing else. No cigarette. Let me see. Yeah, you could take cigarettes, soap, shampoo. Now you can't take shit with you. Nothing. So whatever you have in the island, you got to leave that. Whatever you have upstate, you can't take no more cigarettes. Anyway, I went to the island, bro. Let me tell you, I had 200 and something bars of soap. I had over 47 bottles of shampoo. This is no lie, man. It's word to my mother's grave, man. I'm talking about, I had all that soap, all those shampoos. I had, man, baby oil, you name it, man. Yo, put it like this. They filled up 3 boxes of my shit. And they only gave me fucking 5 bars of soap, 2 shampoos, 1 baby oil. And they said, yo, if you want to give it away. So what I started doing, when they started saying, no, you could take it's 5 soaps. So I started giving it to people, yo, take 5 soaps. Yo, pass it 5 soaps. Make sure I get them. And after that, you know, I got back like about 90 bars of soap. That was about it. But out of 300 something bars of soap, man, 90 bars, that was, wow. Anyway, man, this is me, Big Solar, giving you another motherfucking live story about Rikers Island. I'm going to give you some live shit, man, about this war that we had back in 1995 and C95. And this shit is a hardcore one. And let me tell you, I want to hear this one, all right? I'll be back with you maybe in about an hour. Holla, your boy. This is motherfucking story, true stories about Rikers Island, all right? As a matter of fact, I'm going to call this Rikers Island War Stories. I like that, Rikers Island War Stories. And to these guys, Joe from Lockout, I think it is, Lockout. I like your show. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling what you did for that kid, Tony. I'm feeling that. All right? Let me know, guys. We could talk, man, if you want to get together, man, and we could make this on one channel, you know what I'm saying? I call mines, like I said. I just called mines right now. What I just said, Rikers Island Stories, Rikers Island War Stories. You feeling me? That's me. Rikers Island War Stories. You got my man, Joe. I don't know him, but I like it. What it's called Lockout. And you got some other ones out there. Anyway, I like them, I appreciate them, and I've been wanting to do this to let people know about jail, what to look for, what not to look for, what to expect. Look, I'm going to be the teacher, and you guys that never been to Rikers Island, I suggest for you guys to hit this. Hit this and subscribe to me. I'm telling you, subscribe to me. And you will learn anything you will have to know about Rikers Island, what to look out for, what not to look out for, how you know when a nigga's trying to set you up, how do you know when a nigga's for real, how do you know, what to watch out, the signs. Believe me, man, there's a lot of signs not to get set up by the police, because the police could set you up too, bro. Believe me. Oh, yes. Believe me. Anyway, I'll holler back to you next time. Alright, this is your boy King Solo. This is motherfucking Rikers Island Story. Motherfucking, what you call it again? War Story. Rikers Island War Stories. I like that. Holla. Keep your head up.